What's up, y'all? Today, I'm gonna be discussing one of my favorite chess traps. So basically, this trap is for when you're playing as black, and it's a response to the fried liver attack, or the Italian game. So they start with an Italian, just like this. They play with white, so they have the knight here, bishop here, pawn here, right? And then you play two knights defense, two black knights right here, and then they're gonna play the knight here, going for a little fried liver attack. But what they don't know is that you know a secret. After they play this move, you're gonna play your pawn here. Now, that's obviously a typical move that you would play in this situation, but after they take with the pawn, you're actually going to play your knight here into the center, which is the Fritz variation. So after you play this knight here, they're obviously gonna play the pawn forward. And then an easy response is the queen takes. Now, the thing about the queen taking is now they're like, ooh la la. All I have to do is play right here, and I fork the queen and the rook, which is what they're gonna do 9 out of 10 times. Now, here's the part where you get them. You move the queen. You just move the queen. That's all you do is you move the queen to the right. And they're like, okay, that's a free rook. Free rook. Let me get that. Let me get that free rook real quick. Boom, takes the rook. Now in this position, they've basically already lost, kind of. So basically, now you can either take the bishop, or what you want to do is take this pawn right here and threaten this rook. Now, they don't want to lose their rook too. You know, a rook for a rook, they don't want that. So they're going to move their rook right here. Now, this is the trap. You play the queen right here, put him in check. Only things he can do is either block with the bishop or block with the queen. They block with the bishop, you move the knight here, and that's checkmate. And the king is surrounded by his pieces, so he can't move anywhere. I think that's called a smothered checkmate. So you basically smothered, mothered, and chunked this king right here into a checkmate. And so yeah, that's how it goes. That's my favorite. That is my favorite trap. I'm gonna show you some other kind of things that can happen whenever you're doing this trap. So we're gonna start off again. Italian game, two knights defense. He brings the knight in. You put the pawn up. He takes. Fritz variation. He puts the pawn up. Take with the queen. Fork. Move the queen. Take the rook. Whenever you go to attack his rook, he places his bishop up here and checks you. Now, I don't know why he checked me. Because really that does nothing. All it did was prolong his death for another move. I just moved my king, he moves his rook, and then the same stuff happens, except this time he doesn't have his bishop up here to block the check, so he has to move his queen. Now all I have to do is take with my queen, and that's a checkmate. All right, and then let's look at another thing that could happen during this game. Italian game, two knights defense, Fritz variation, queen, fork, move, and he brings the pawn in. Now that pawn does nothing. Nothing happens. That changes nothing. He just loses the same way he does every other time. Alright, I also kind of want to show you some other things that could happen with this game. So, two knights defense, he brings the knight in. You place your knight here. Now, sometimes they do something like this. They bring the pawn right here. And so obviously this pawn isn't up, so you can't do the queen move with the knight coming into fork. So in this situation, you actually want to bring this pawn up. And then from here, they might take, which then you will just respond with taking their bishop. They take here, you put your queen here. Now you are threatening this, and then also if they take this, you threaten the knight. So yeah. That's my favorite chess trap. If you like this video, press like. If you want to subscribe, consider subscribing. You know what I mean? I'm trying to hit 200 subscribers. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.